It is the end of our first day of vacation, but we still need to do our skincare, so get unready with me. We spent a day at the parks, we were at the pool, so I need to shower first, so I will see you guys in just a second. I cannot tell you how unnatural that was, not doing my skincare in the shower, but obviously I didn't because I wanted to show you, so I hope you enjoy it, or don't. Just if you don't tell me. This is what I use to exfoliate. We had a fantastic first day at Disneyland. It was hot, don't get me wrong, but a little heat never hurt nobody. We're from Arizona, we can handle it. I really gotta focus in on these eyebrows because I've got a lot of angry dry patches under here. We stayed at my cousin's house last night. She lives in Palm Desert, and we did that just one, so that we could spend time with them, and then two, so that our drive wouldn't be as long in one full day. So we left her house about 5 o'clock this morning. All of my skincare is underneath you right now. I'm using it as like a tripod prop up thing. One second. What were we talking about? So we left at 5 o'clock in the morning so that we could get here by 7, check in, and then utilize our early entry in the parks. Now, I'm not saying that this is a hack, but every single time that I have come to check in at a Disneyland resort before 8 a.m., I have gotten a room immediately. So that was my thought process for today. But while I was on the road, I got a phone call from my dad informing me of the Microsoft outage, and he sent me an article to let me know that all Disneyland resorts were affected. I was optimistic and hoping that we would still be able to check in, and that maybe Disneyland had like its own little server or something. That was not the case because I was informed immediately that all of their servers were down and that we'd have to do a manual check-in. I am talking old school pen and paper. I let my products dry in between. Do you guys do that too? So we were able to check in and we made it inside of DCA around 7:40ish, which still allowed us to get a couple rides in for early entry. My daughter wanted to go on Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, which is really fun. If you haven't been on it, it's not just a kid ride. It'll like whip you around and get you going pretty fast. And of course, Little Mermaid. Fun fact, we went on that 3 times today. We went on Toy Story Mania and we checked out some of the new merch in Bing Bongs, which was really fun. I love the Disney Eats collection. I know a lot of people aren't that big a fan of it, but I think that it's adorable. And then by 10 o'clock, my daughter was done. I don't blame her. It was really hot outside. After that, we opened our first ever pin boxes together. We got 2 boxes of the Disneyland Happiness Is collection. I have an entirely separate video on that. I'll post it to either my TikTok or my Instagram or both. And then we got some food. We got our favorite turkey pesto club from Aunt Cass Cafe. My daughter was so funny. I bring my secondary phone with me to the parks, and she immediately grabbed that phone and said, "Mommy, the camera eats first," and started taking pictures and videos of her food. Talk about monkey see, monkey do, right? After that, we went on Monsters, Inc. and then stopped in to PhilharMagic, which is one of my favorite things to do in the summer if you need to get a break from the heat. That or go into Animation Academy. At that point in the day, my cousin and her daughter met up with us and we went back to the hotel. Thankfully, our room was ready. Me and Scarlett were dying in the heat, so we needed to just chill. So we got a little hotel break and then we decided to go and check out the pool. This is supposed to go on before your moisturizer. Don't tell on me. Since we're staying in the villas with David's Vacation Club rentals, we had access to the DVC pool and splash pad, which is the cutest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. It's Steamboat Willie. It has a working smokestack and it lights up. It's phenomenal. After that, I took both my daughter and my niece into the parks because my cousin's pass is blocked out. So it was me and a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old. We crushed it. We went on Small World, Snow White's Enchanted Wish, the Carousel, the Teacups, and Pirates. All within 2 hours. After that, we came back to the hotel. My cousin and her daughter left to go home, and Scarlett and I ordered some room service. Now, the prices of room service are obviously astronomical, but we like to get the pizzas. I think that that's the best option that you can get for your money. It was $30, but like everything is $30 or up, and at least this, we can get 2 meals out of it for 2 people. And that brings us to now. I'm showered, my skincare is done. My daughter is asleep because I put on the bedtime stories from the Disneyland Hotel, my favorite feature on the TV whatsoever. And now it's time for bed, so I can wake up in the morning and do this all over again with some different steps and different products. All of the people that I watch on YouTube have really catchy intros and outros, and I don't think I'm that creative yet. We will get there. But for now, this is all you get.